Well, I'm introducing the show today from Clearwater. Why? Well, because I want to do a little bit of clean-up just before we push forwards. Now, what do I mean by clean-up? Well, I'm going to show you. We're going to check everything moving from east to west here to make sure it's connected. So if we go for these ones here, we've got one farm there that is not currently connected. Right, we'll do that in a moment. Wood's good. The coal is good. If I'm undoubtedly going to miss one. Right, this lot is done. Okay, right. So let's clean that up. This may end up being a nothing but clean up episode. I'm hoping not, but you never know. What do you want to do with that? Ooh, I don't know. Actually, I do know. I'm gonna run. It's tempting to run it as a train. But that would use up a little more time than I'd intended to spend on this. Of course, not as much time as if I spend the entire episode procrastinating about what I'm actually going to do. Ooh, I know what I could do. It's not that exciting. It doesn't even work. Alright, I'm not going to do that. What I was thinking there for a moment is we'll chuck it up here and then pile on. But actually, the smarter thing to do here is just to bung it down there. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, look, here, look. Look, just bung it on a truck and sling it down there. It'll be absolutely great. Yeah, because what we're basically doing now is we're cleaning up ahead of the end of the series to just keep things running, keep it done, get it finished, get it sorted, all of that kind of stuff. Right, yeah, bung a nice straight road in there because that's normal, and then stick one in there as well, and we'll bulldoze a building just for the lols. Right, okay, so, no, wait, you're not done with that. Stick a truck stop. Truck stop. Stop it. Right, bang that on there. Now, if I were to be more efficient about this, I would stick this truck stop here as far down this road as I could while still maintaining connection there, which would be better still if I put a road down that side or, whatever. But I'm not doing that. No. I quite like them going up round the corner and turning around and come back again because I don't play for maximum profit. I don't know if you've noticed or not. I don't maximise anything, ever. It's all about, get the idea rolling and then just see what's what. Anyway, it's another Las Vegas. So this is a Las V. I don't know what number this will be. So let's call it grain delivery because I might not have used that. Okay. Right, smashing. What do you think? 2, 3, 3. Yeah. Maybe they'll get used, maybe they don't. But at this point, it's just a question of ticking boxes, frankly. And if they end up generating a ton of cash, brilliant. What I will say, however, is that right now, my cash situation, it's not as buoyant as you might think. Yes, I've got 3 billion in the bank, but we're only making a couple of million in profit a year. My air routes are just costing me cash all over the place. Yeah, I spend a lot of money. All right, sue me. See, actually, if you take away the money I spend here, that's 68 million. Yeah, it is, isn't it? And then the previous year is what? 40 million, 43 million, something like that. Okay, well, maybe I'm worried about nothing. You probably are. Well, get on with it then. Okay, moving up. Let's move up to the next row. That one's on. This one is. So's that and that. Okay, we talked about planks before, and they were fine. These two are both connected via this. Are you in catchment? Yes, you are. So presumably the train is working, but this is just not getting any stone. And then you've got a coal mine here, which is working just fine. Moving up. Now, I set up this goods factory here with a truck line while you were otherwise engaged, by which I mean while you weren't watching. So basically, it's a very straightforward truck line. Let's bring it up. That heads up to the station. So if this pans out, it will be because it's got some plastic. Now, what I know for a fact is that plastic manufacturing is not something that is readily available. No matter. We're picking up lumber from here, we're picking up lumber from there, we're picking up lumber from here, and we've got oil happening there. We've got lumber being picked up here, which now wiggles its way down the side of the mountain. This oil is being retrieved, so is that oil is being retrieved, and so is this food. Moving up. Right, well, look, there's something happening here. Are you producing anything? Because you need what? Well, no, look, there's goods waiting, so that's clearly working. And this is producing steel, so that's... It might not be working brilliantly, but it's at least connected. This is attached. These two iron ore mines are not. Okay, fine. We'll come to those in a moment. Let's just finish our swoop here. That's connected, or is it? Yes, it is. So are those. Yeah, are you? You've got planks. Yeah, so therefore you're producing. Fine. You've not got very many planks, though. How many trucks am I running on here? One might very well suggest not sufficient, given that it's not running very many. I can't even see if there's a route there or not. Yes, there is. It's just using a... Oh, I know. We'll use exactly the same colour as the surroundings, kind of a deal, kind of approach, kind of a thing. Right, okay. Well, let's go and hook up these two iron mines then. To what end? Oh, I don't know. I mean, we just fling it on the flipping main line and go, well, take it away, lads. I mean, you know, you'll figure it out, I'm sure. Will you, though? All right, how are you going to do that? Ooh, tricky. Now, you could run it down to Hollywood, but Hollywood already has a lot waiting there. We could, if I was completely insane, run it up to Aurora. There is a good station here in Pasadena. What's it currently doing? It's just a delivery unit we've got there at the moment, so that's probably just boxcars. It's just boxcars, and that's because Pasadena wants 2 sets of stuff. Do tools come on? Do machines come on boxcars? Yeah, I think they do. But it would be straightforward enough to add another line on there. No, because you're single tracked. So well, we could slap some extra boxcars on the back of that. What, and do both lots of this up here? Yeah. How do you feel about me putting in another platform? Just, you know, just asking. You feel pretty bad about it. Yeah, I think you probably do. Okay, well, that's not going to be... Oh, hold everything. We could come out round this way, tunnelling as we go. That could be quite good fun. It could be. It's not going to work, though. This is terribly inefficient. Not that I'm that bothered about things being inefficient. It doesn't make any sense. Or we could grab all of this lot and chuck it over here for the train that already exists to deal with it, and then maybe beef up the size of that train. I am happier with that as an idea, actually. What have you got waiting there at the moment? 208. Okay, well, clearly the train I'm... we're running 6 gondolas on there at the moment. All right, yeah, let's do that. What's the best way of doing that? Yes. Right, hold on. Configure this. Yeah, I want a side entrance. Okay. We'll stick that there, and then I'm going to use trucks again. Not that I'm opposed to using trains, you understand. Far from it. It's more about, you know, let's get this done fairly speedily, because it's not like iron ore is a resource we're particularly short of. Although, if I were to, you know, if I were to think about things sensibly, because that would be a first, I could just as easily, you know, make a special case for this and run it out where it is needed. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, man. It doesn't really, does it? What are you trying to accomplish here? Oh, well, I wanted to snap in the middle there, but not at a horrible angle. Okay, well, I think horrible angle is what you're going to get, unless you can get it right in the middle, which you might find easier after you've finished building that bit of road that you might end up deleting anyway if you can't get it over that bit of track. Oh, I'll get over there. I don't think you will. Have some faith. All right, I have plenty of faith. It's more about I've played this game before. Yeah, see, look, just like that. That's what we want. Yeah, no chance. No chance. Not a chance. You're too low. Yeah. Okay, well, what's my next angle of attack then? Going that way a bit, and then going round like this on some kind of flipping hideous concrete roller coaster. Try it and show me what you're talking about. All right, okay, here we go. So we stay on the flat. Where are you putting the truck stop? I'm worrying about that in a minute. Because this is a drop-off only. We're not picking anything up. Oh, so you could just put a little side of road job on there. Yeah. Okay, I like that. Okay, fine. All right, and then wang it around here. Don't. It's not decreasing in height. You're gonna have to make it taller still. All right. Well, look. Hold on. Pull it around here like that. Yeah. Use something modern. Okay. All right, and then finish it off. Yeah, no can do finishing it off. All right, take it up just a smidge. Shouldn't have to. Oh no, it's because the ground is increasing in volume, in height. You could go for a level crossing. I really don't want to go for a level crossing. You know how I feel about level crossings. That they have their place and that this isn't one of them. The very same. All right, well, you've committed to this now. Yeah, I might uncommit to it again in a moment. Come on, this is supposed to be quick. Yeah, it's not though, is it? No, it really isn't. All right, new plan. Okay. Right, kill the old plan, stone dead. We'll leave that side entrance there. You never know. Right, and instead, we're going to put a station in here. Okay. Do you want it crossing over the passenger main line? Well, it's going to have to, but I'll do something clever with it. In fact, I'm even going to take it that way. Now, you've still got iron waiting there. All right, well, where is there an iron demand? I'm changing my mind again. Over here. Ooh, okay. Now, what's this currently got in it? It's got a load of iron. Okay, so more iron? Not so much, no. Ah, yeah, no. See, what that needs, it's the other stuff, isn't it? Yeah, it needs coal. There's some coal up here. Yeah, but we're already taking that round the houses and who knows where. I don't like it. I don't like any of it. I like none of this. Yeah, no, this is actually pretty wretched. Okay, well, hold everything. Hold everything. All right, okay, I have got a new plan, and it's one we'll actually finish. Right, first off, we're going to run Hollywood up to Lafayette by road. Now, there's a couple of good reasons for doing this. Firstly, is it helps me fulfill the plan that I'm about to enact. Secondly, it will help both cities grow. Bizarrely, though it may be, people seem to like jumping in their motor cars and driving to the next town. It makes them happy and it makes the towns grow. We shall then do the same again, going from Lafayette to Pasadena. Right, and we'll get double the level of growth coming out of that. Now, what this gives us is it gives us a slightly low speed limit highway, which connects all three, which we can now route both of these onto, and we'll take them down to Hollywood. Yes, Hollywood is already overburdened when it comes to this kind of behaviour, but it doesn't really matter. Let's go up this way simply because it's convenient. Okay. So yeah, this is quite a lot of sort of tokenism going on here. Is we're connecting it just out of all right then. Although saying that, you've got a route that goes down through Lafayette, so you could probably, if you can get out from there. No, you already have. You can go through town. Oh, we can get all the way there using a really completely hideous route for both. I don't need to do anything else. Right. We'll just snarl up traffic with some trucks then. Okay. All right. I mean, this is an awful lot. This is an awful use of resources. I mean, it's a terrible commuting experience for all involved, but I'm over it. Right, new line. Going from Lafayette Annex and down to all the way over here, which is Hollywood West. Oh, my goodness me. Yeah, it's woeful. It really is. Although, why it goes that way rather than coming this way and going under the bridge and then out that way. That feels closer to me, but you know what? I'm going to let them go whichever way they like. So this is Hull. I'm going to assume this is at least Bravo, if not further. So this is going to be Iron Bravo, yeah, and then one more which goes from there. New line, yeah, go on. Lower Lafayette. If it's anything at all, it is not lower, and that's going to take the same convoluted hellscape of a. Oh, hold on, I've hooked up to the wrong bit. Go to here. Yeah, do you want to use the underground pass there that I've built? It's really good. Maybe if I put in a bypass here that leads right to this corner, they'll be slightly more inclined to do so. What have you done? I've done it again. Is that because it's not picking up on the flipping truck stop? There you go. Right, so this is Hull again. Yeah. Iron. Charlie. Right, okay. And then we'll stick 3 on each, 4 on each. 3 on each, but let's not get carried away. It's not like we've got a shortage of the stuff. Right, 3, go. Yeah, send those up. Hollywood, yeah, I'm Bravo. Right, buy vehicles. 3 of, wait for it, choose the right one. I've done that before, you know. You might be looking at the right one, but you click and you end up buying some old nonsense, and if you're not paying attention, you've bought some old nonsense, deployed it, and you kind of go, why is there a school bus trying to transport logs? You kind of go, what are you talking about? It's long enough, isn't it? Stop your complaining. Get on with it. Whole Charlie. Right. Okay. Right. That's that one secured. Yes, it's awful. You don't need to tell me. I'm already aware, but that is those now hooked up. So this steel mill is working, but would love some more coal. This oil well is, well, it's producing. There's a station. Nothing in the station. Oh. Okay. Well, this one's more interesting. I'm going to go straight into this. We won't do our flyover first. We'll do this one, and see where we get to. Now, where is this going to be most impactful, if at all? I mean, it's got to be refined. Yes. I don't know if there is anywhere that is more impactful, unless I stick it on a jet and fly it down to whatnot down there. I'm not doing that, just so you know. It's a terrible idea. There is also a very distinct shortage of oil refineries on this map. I don't know how many there are in total. I think it might be 3, maybe. But no matter which way you cut it, it's not good news. So we could go this way. We can carve through the mountain, because money is absolutely no object. And get ourselves... No. Look, it took me a little while to get this freight passenger route junction business that I've got going on here not snarled up, so let's leave that alone. Okay, well, you can go whichever way you like. We could get through onto Sunnyvale. There isn't anything liquid oil based waiting here at the moment, so actually that's not a bad idea. The question is, do we have a better place for it to stop and a worse place for it to stop? So speak to me of what you've got. I mean, obviously it's overloaded at the moment. I'm flipping overloaded is an understatement. I think I might need to make these mainline trains longer, you know. Or just add more of them. It's not that there isn't stuff to be shipped. There's an endless amount of stuff to be shipped. It's mostly that, I mean, look, even now, you know, there's a big gap in between services. So, yeah. These are all freight. Hold everything. You've got 2 freight. That's an in. Yeah. So there's one at this end which is also being used, but I do have room here to stick on another one. Oh, you are out of your mind. This is going to be an absolute nightmare to configure. Where am I even going? There. Carry oil well. Or carry. I mean, it's up to you. You pronounce it whichever way you like, and I'll work with whatever's left over. So we could come out from here, zip under, probably at this little bridge we got here actually, zip under and then just wang it straight across. And it's going to be a long train, this one, because it's not going to have great turnarounds. I like it. However, is this bridge going to play ball? I think you can safely assume the bridge does not want to play ball. Yeah, where are we? Irving. Okay. Right, okay, let's configure this station. First up, can we make these platforms any longer? I'm going to go with no. Alright, okay. Secondly, can we do something about this bridge? Obviously it's in use at the moment, because that's a delivery truck. Alright, do something about the bridge. We can slap in another bit of track there, no problem at all. If I could move this side block further down there, that helps too. Fine, and then we're just sorting the bridge out. Okay, alright, we're going to need to pause for this one. Right. Yeah, I know I've broken it. Hang on, I'll fix it in a minute. Possibly. This is a challenging piece of civil engineering. Fortunately, I am a challenging civil engineer, and therefore everything's going to be great. So if we bung this in down here... Now, obviously, I don't have to do that. I can use the shortest platform in the history of the world to make this connect. But no. We'll endeavour to do things, you know, semi-plausibly. Right, get rid of that. The tendrils are doing us absolutely no favours on that front. Wang in some high speed here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm loving it. Yeah. There we go. Right. Now, that is going to need a connection up to the main line so that we can at least put something on it. So we can put a branch here somewhere. But then we're going to carry on that way and zip underneath this stone aqueduct, viaduct, I believe is what they call it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Fine. I'm happy with that. So you go... What's this electrification business? No. Also, road. You are in a really awkward place. And right now, you're not serving a purpose. You will be serving a purpose in a minute, but I've got to get you to serve a purpose first. Right, so we'll fling this under here. Do you want to work with steam or do you want to work with diesel on this one? Oh, that's a great question. Thanks for asking it. Don't honestly know. No, we're not going under that viaduct at all. I'm talking rubbish. We're going to go down this way a bit. This is not an as the crow flies route. Not even slightly. Right, and then we'll keep curving out this way, which I'm sure will make the driver anything but uneasy. And then we'll tunnel in there. Oh, I like it. Yeah. It's not a quick route. Is it not? Have you said that already? I have said it already. Say it again a few times. People like it when you repeat yourself. Right, okay, go in there and then wallop. We're away. All right, yeah. All right, your wallop mileage may vary. Yeah, we've slowed down to 50, but it's got some kind of executive convoluted swan necking behaviour going on in there. Right, so now there is a minor risk that we crash the game here. All right, so you know, hang on to anything you hold sacred. Right, let's boogie. Well, you can get underneath that. That's nice, but we don't really want to be going uphill. Yeah, but it gives it a little bit of a peekaboo moment. Yeah, I know, and we like those too. Yeah, keep it flat. I think we're going to be way too high here as we get up the other end. Yeah, I know it's collided with the road. I'm just giving it a general measure here on the flat to see where we end up. How deep are we? Oh, it's not horrendous. I think if I start adjusting my height of attack there midway through the mountain, we'll probably be fine. It's not really a mountain. It's more of a plateau. Okay, we'll call it a plateau then. Plateau. Okay. Well, hold on. How about you... If you went downhill here... Yeah, actually, back it up a little bit. Right. If you go downhill from there, you probably get underneath the road without having to do any more, you know, unnecessary civil engineering. All right. Okay. Good. Now, looking at the time here, yeah, you're not going to get to a major project. Not today. No, I'm not. This is the major project. Not this track, but all of the stuff that we're building here. Yeah, so what do you want to do? Well, I only raise it because it means you've got to come up with a really compelling episode video title. Yeah. Yeah. And is anything springing to mind? No. But I'm starting to think that I'll put in something that makes it sound like it's amazing, yeah, and yet isn't. Well, we're already aware that it isn't. I mean, we've seen how far we've got to this point, yeah. So only now is the dawning realization that there isn't a major project in today's show going to become apparent to people because you've just said it. Right, so that means I also need in my hello friends, welcome to such and such section, I need to make that look good too. Well, you know what, I think a whacking great oil train running in or out of the mountain pass here might do the job. Yeah, you may well be onto something there. All right, we'll do that. You know, people are going to stop watching about now. They're not though. Well, they should if they've got any sense, because all we're doing is just patching a few holes. Yep. I know. Right, double slip that. Okay. I'm pretty sure I've left myself enough space for a whacking great oil train to get into the platform and back out again. How many wagons is that? Oh, I think you'd probably get 15 or 16 on there without breaking a sweat. Okay, all right, give it a go. And the reason for doing that, of course, is because it's not going to turn it around very often. I mean, I said that before, but I'm saying it again. Now, we do need to put the road bridge back in. And as before, we can go under or over. Yeah, I would say that the number of opportunities for going over are slim. Believe in yourself and the project. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, here we go. This is me believing in myself and the project. Here we go. Right, go from here. All right, straight over there like that. If I don't try and connect it to anything, we've got more of a fighting chance that it works. Pop a wheelie over it. Okay, now that's 4. Now, I mean, obviously, we all feel the same way about that, unless, my goodness me, hold on. Oh, by twiddling additional buttons, we might be constructing something that is not quite as heinous. That's okay. This is a bit abrupt at this end. But if I now bulldoze some of this road back and curve this round, it's actually not unpleasant. No. Thank you. All right. Okay, we'll stick with that then. And then bulldoze some of this back. Yeah. Your target is not quite so heinous. I'm on it. Right. So, grab. There it is. Right, okay. Come on round. No, let's not go steep downhill. Let's go gentle downhill. I think we've given this town plenty of opportunity to build over this side of the station, and so far, they have refused. Which, given the volume of traffic that you fling in that direction, is rude. And therefore is never going to do it. So, stuff them. Just, why? All right, don't even do that. Let's put it there. All right, yeah, that's not unpleasant. Yeah, okay, right, yeah, get rid of that. Okay, I say it's not unpleasant. It's not good, though, is it? I mean, you know, having a hairpin turn as you head, you know, desperately towards the edge of the cliff. I don't think that's exactly what people are going to sign up for and go, oh, yeah, give me some more of that. Accident black spot doesn't even flipping come close to describing it. Nah, whatever. Right, let's hook this route up. New line. Yeah, from there. Now it will pick the right. It will pick the right platform because it hasn't got a lot of choice in the matter. Out to here. It's a good length, that one. I tell you, if I do manage to load up a beefy train on there, the payday from that is going to be significant. Right, okay, so this is, I guess, I'm going to go with Aurora for this one. Aura, yeah, why not? Oil, yeah, delivery. Now, we chuck it off here where currently nothing oil-based is waiting, and therefore there is a reasonable chance we get some demand out of that, as long as I don't make the train too large. Now, yeah, I know, we're here again. It's over here, look. Oh, yeah. Right, 1 times these. Now then, what do you want on a nice big fat flipping route of oily-based business? Well, you've got your SD40s, obviously. Yeah. We could big boy it. Yes. I mean, we could class 9000, but I think the class 9000 is outclassed by this point. Is there any other choice? GP9s? Yeah, but I'd have to run a couple of them, though. Yes, you would. I think we're going to have to run a couple of... No, we'll double-head one of these. Yeah, I know, it's obvious. And then, hold on, what have we got in electrics? What about the EP heresy? All right, okay, fine, no. You're allowed to break the rule with regard to what you are and aren't using occasionally, but let's not get carried away. Right, that's 234, so that would be a full year's production off the oil well. Yeah, let's go a little bit further. All right, it's a 40 million quid train. Beautiful. All right, fling that on Oro whatnot. Oro, you've called it elsewhere. I'm past caring by this point. Okay, recommence operations. I've got 400 kilometers of tracks. Really, is that all? Feels like more. I mean, feels like a lot more. But then I am single tracking quite a lot on this one. I usually double track just about everything, but we've got a lot of single dedicated tracks going on this. I'm going to activate the turbos on this one just so we can get a feel for how long it is. Oh, it should be fine. Yeah. It should have no problem at all. Right, now, I also want to hijack one of the mainline trains over here and give it a tweak. I don't even have to hijack a train, of course. I can just hijack a station. Freight mainline east. Is that? Yeah, that's the one. Okay, freight mainline east. Let's have a look on one of these. Manage vehicles. There we go. Right, so at the moment, you've got 7 of everything. You know what I'm going to do? What are you going to do? I'm going to break it. Oh, okay. Is that what we want? Yeah, it is. We're going to put 10 of everything on there. This is the, I mean, this mainline train is getting bigger all the time. And the reason that this is going to break it is because I'm going to have to fix both ends so that it can actually turn round. Because right now, I reckon it probably can't. What should we go first? Let's go state cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. That's 600 feet you're at already. Yeah, it's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know, it's turning into Sesame Street. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is a mere 300 million quid. That's for one, right? No, that covers all of them. Oh, well, that's not so bad. All right, yeah. Shall we? Yeah. Oof. Okay, so now we're going to have to pay attention to that and make sure that that's happy. Here it is. I didn't see the measure of it, actually. I didn't see how long it was. I mean, I can see how long it is, but I didn't get to see how long it was. It's longer than the longest platform. That's a good sign, isn't it? The other thing I possibly ought to look at, given that we're currently running at max speed, how fast does this go? Are we going to need additional firepower? It's actually not all that long, is it? No. John, do it again. You know I might. What, up it to like 12 or something ridiculous? I don't see why not. I mean, it looks ace. That's for starters, you know. And this is already an insanely profitable route, so this is only going to make it even more profitable. You know, this is the worst possible view you could be doing this from. Yeah, that's all right. I'm moving. There we go. Got your thumbnail? Yeah, I think we have, haven't we? You know what would make the thumbnail even better? Yeah, I know, having 2 of them. Oh, this is Colonel camming like a champ. Yeah, this is like someone put in easy mode Colonel cam. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, they really have. I mean, don't get me wrong, the result is pretty flipping good, but the level of artistry involved is woeful. It's a good length train. Oh yeah, it's definitely a good length train. We're here, and we're actually not gone that far back. Yeah, it's not bad at all. But we are going to need to go and pay attention down the deep end to see what sort of impact it has. I'm not too bothered about Clearwater. I think Clearwater might be all right, but I suspect that this one is going to be over the length before we get to the junction. Have we got one nearby? We've got one that's just left. Whether it did or not. Also, we're missing a drag race here. Hold on, get on board. Oh, yeah. Oh, I like it. Yeah. I like this a lot. This is going to be a flipping treat. Oh, it's nice. Oh, I very much approve. The only thing that's really missing is mods. You know, mods add so much more variety in terms of rolling stock and wagons and so forth, and that's why I'll be including them in the next series. But even without mods, this is still, you know, oh yeah. What is it? Oh, ah. Yeah, I know, there's a lot of approval noises going on here. Yeah, but just wait, in a moment we'll probably pass the other freight main line coming in the opposite direction. Oh, we're about to do a bit of under. This is... I'm only sitting here because it's fun. You know, good views are good views, and we're all looking towards the top right-hand corner of the screen there to watch the train disappear out of view. Oh, I know you are. Because I am. And I think we all have a somewhat similar taste in that is worth watching versus, nah, I'm not interested in watching that. What have you built here? It's a junction. It's a perfectly reasonable one. The tunnel even lays out reasonably well. Yeah, it does. Okay, where is it? Well, look for smoke over on the right. All right, I'll turn it. Oh, no, there's one. Is that the one ahead of it? Well, it's certainly not the one that we just passed. No. Anyway, let's... there you go. Oh, would you... Oh, that's a nice view as well. There's lots of nice views here. And I tell you, you know, paying a little bit more attention to the way that I actually lay out station approaches, and rather than just kind of battering stuff in, actually taking the time to create good layouts, you know, pre-flattening, and then giving the smallest of nods towards a bit of decoration afterwards will make all the difference. Yeah, it will. Hush, it will. Right, okay, so have we actually solved anything here, or are we going to let this run and wait for the exclamation mark to go off? No, hold on. Oh, hold on. No, look, he's just left. Oh, yeah. And it's on the right side of the track. Oh, yeah. Okay, in which case, and there is no disaster to avert. Although saying that, I've not been down here for a while, and I do wonder about the flight path that it basically does go directly through that building. Yeah. I mean, that's something else. I mean, if I'm going to insist on having, you know, aerodynamic stunt display landing routes, then I really ought to do something about that. Well, look, here comes one now. Do we think it's going to go to the right, or do we think it's going to go straight through it? Apparently this is just a views episode. We're just going to find things that are relatively nice views and appreciate them. Oh, hang on, I've got a concept. I want to pull it off. Right, okay. All right, okay. Now get your cursor out of the way in case this works really well. Yeah, we'll start there. Okay, here we go. Oh no, I think the building is safe. Looks like it, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like it might be safe? Yeah, no, I think it's fine. I think it's on the up and up. I mean, okay, maybe. Ooh, it's going to be close. Don't you want to turn a bit there, Guff? There you go. Wah! Right, yeah, coming on in, and I shall now start backing up. Oh yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, it was worth it. I should have backed up just a little bit sooner. Flipping it, that was good. Oh, very nice. Oh, I like it a lot. Yeah. Look, it's the simple things that please me, all right? And a nice view. These planes are a bit tatty. So, well, all right. Hang on. Let's resolve that then. Grab this. Yeah. It's making profit. Look. Right. Manage vehicles, and what we shall do here is configure the maintenance. Crank it. Go. And that will then polish the vehicle to a high sheen. Will it? It certainly will. Okay, right, good. Unless there's another one coming, we'll press on. I think we've got time to do one more maybe, and then we can declare victory for the day. So I've beefcaked up the whatnot there. Train mainline. There you go. We have oil waiting at our new friend. How much oil? 12. Oh yeah, that was certainly worth putting a train the length of the Himalayas on. In fact, here is that train, and it's got... No, here is a different train entirely. No, okay. Where is the train? Look, I wasn't wrong in picking that one. It just happened to be in the wrong place. There you go. We got 13. Oh yeah. Now we'd ride on this, except there's just no point. It's not worth it. There's nothing to see. Here's some coal. Look. Yeah. Why is that interesting? Because we were talking about coal and shipping it out to there. I'm sure the system's configured to work. I'm sure it is. Anyway, here's our two new iron mines that are both hooked up. The oil mine the oil well, beg your pardon, is working now. Let's continue our swoop across. We know everything up here is hooked up. Right, anything over this side that we've missed? Food's on. Yeah, that's there. Yeah. Okay, move up. That one is... Well, that's happening, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, that's on. Yeah, so's this. Should be getting a lot more work, but it doesn't matter. That refinery's working. We've got another coal mine here doing its thing. Yes. And then over towards Santa Clara, we know that the... Do we? We assume that that's better. Yeah, okay, stone production's working there. Good. So we're going to go as far as El Paso, basically, because that's where the main line stops over on the western side of the canyon. And providing we've got everything hooked up before then, yeah, this would be working great. And if we could just deliver some coal, that'd be super. What is it? Is there a coal mine? There's a coal mine here. Yeah, there's coal mines flipping galore up there. Yeah, and they're not shipping anywhere like enough. Okay, right, talk to me. What have you got on there? Indie Coal Production Alpha, you've got 5 wagons. Okay, now this is probably going to break it. Trust me, it probably is. But we're gonna tweak it up anyway, and we'll stick 2 GP9s on it. Okay, it's currently got 5 wagons. I think we'll double that. Okay, yeah, this is almost definitely going to break everything. So what's that? 4? Yeah, 5, 6, and 8, 9. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9, 10. Right. Replace. Okay, right, so that's that one. We've got the same concerns we've always got about whether this is going to completely foul up that junction. But frankly, these coal mines can handle it. This is already doing 8. All right, manage that vehicle. And then replace that vehicle. And bang 2 of these on. Yeah, so what, 12? Yep. This is going to break it. Yeah, I know it is. And then we'll unbreak it next time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There is 200 waiting there. So we could probably go 14. All right, I've done that. All right, yep, that's a disaster waiting to happen. Yeah, it is. But getting more coal into the system, I think, is actually pretty important. The big problem that we've got now, of course, is that, you know, these mainline stations, the longer trains will flush them out faster, but even then, you're still going to have a problem with not enough storage. I know there's a mod out there that adds storage to freight stations, but what would be lovely would be able to, you know, grab something like a truck depot like that, but it's called a storage yard, and it occupies as big a chunk of space as you like. But it carries all the overflow from there, and maybe has a little animation of a forklift truck just kind of, you know, hoofing stuff around, or maybe a regular truck that is operating in a shuttle-like fashion. That would be nice. It would be more authentic anyway. You know, proper freight loading yard. Yeah. Make it happen, anybody. Right, are you hooked up there? You seem to be. You're right next to the station. So I don't see why you wouldn't be working. Actually, talk to the station. Yeah, it's completely hooked up. So this can produce machines to go anytime you like. Huh. Interesting. Okay, right. That's it. That's your lot. We're done. I know it's quite an abrupt ending today, but we've made a lot of progress, and we have made it out at least as far as El Paso. And everything up to this point is now definitely connected. Unless I've missed anything, in which case you'll definitely tell me. I'm in Colonel Failure. What's next? El Paso mainline, mate. That's what's next. We're going to go from Oceanside. We weren't at Oceanside at the start. We're at Clearwater. I think I probably got that right. Either way, it's too late now. Yeah, so we'll start from El Paso, and we will see about completing the whole thing. At least this side of it. So we will go El Paso via Hartford. Yeah, there's a plastics plant. Yeah, that's going to make a difference. Via Hartford, and then, I don't know, where do we go? Do we go Amarillo? Oh, I know what we do. All right, here's the plan. All right, this is for future me as well as for you. El Paso to Hartford, all right, then Amarillo, then Anchorage, and Durham and Elgin, which we'll probably put in the middle here to service all three. And then we'll loop back on ourselves, going via Wichita before coming back round to Amarillo. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, because it means that your main line doesn't turn round on itself. I like it. And then if I double track up from here through Amarillo, then when we do the other side, which will be coming up through Washington, skips Hartford on the way out, hits Madison, Kansas City, then we could come round and go through Durham and Anchorage using the other side of the line coming back via Hartford back onto the Washington line. No, you missed Madison on the way back. Change of plan. Okay, carry on. Kansas City, yeah, Durham, Anchorage, through the tunnel, back out to Madison. Hold on. You know you've got trains going in both directions. It'll work. You have very badly thought this out. I mean, Colonel Failure, I have very badly thought this out. If we were lucky, we'll find a nice big fat oil train we can watch for the end of show. If I can't find that immediately, or if it's underground somewhere stupid, then instead what we'll do is we'll find one of the beefy mainline trains and just watch it happen. Okay, what's happening right now? I can't see anything. It's like I haven't got any trains on the map. Yes. There's a little tiddler. We don't want a little tiddler, we want a really big train. Little tiddlers are people too. They're not, they're trains. Yeah, all right, hang on. You've been trying to extricate yourself from this episode for a little drag race. There you go, that's it. Right, okay. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time. Cheerio. And now a word about map design. Okay, so when I put the canyon together, the terrain was the bit that was, you know, that was of most interest. I wanted to make sure that not only had you got this whacking great hole going straight down the middle of the map, but also that you'd got all these raised areas all over the place to make getting from A to B challenging. Okay, that's point one. But secondly is that that then even using a very limited number of different textures, you could come up with something that was, you know, stimulating to look at, something that was visually quite arresting. And I think we pulled that off. I think we've possibly seen a little too much of it by now, but even then, you can still get surprised by a good view once in a while. Now, where I didn't put any, well, I didn't put as much effort in by a long way, is in the placement of the towns and the industries. I basically let the game do that automatically. So I got the game to just plunk stuff around, and I then filled in the blanks where there was some obvious space just sitting there, and that's how you end up in a situation where you've got very few oil refineries or food producers, but a massive surplus of the raw materials being developed. Okay, now it's very easy to use the map editor, of course, to generate yourself a no-lose scenario, or even a no-win scenario. I mean, you could make it so that there is no way you can make the freight work at all. Great fun. But for the next series, and I'm starting to talk about this a little bit more now because we're coming up on when I'm going to switch over, and I will take a bit of a break, but during that break I'll start working on the new series because I want to set the map up right. During the new series, that's going to be a key decision that is made up front, is the position of everything on that map. I'm not designing something to be challenging so much as an opportunity to tackle similar problems using different approaches. We'll see how it goes anyway. Right, good. There you go. Bit of a ramble for you. But what else did you expect?